It's the TikTok sale at Room to Room Furniture. You have 2 days. The more you snooze, the more you lose. Wake up. It's the TikTok sale at Room to Room Furniture.
We found 2 Plus Smiles when our kids outgrew their pediatric dentist, and my husband and I wanted a place where the whole family could be taken care of.
As far as technology goes, there is nobody more advanced than 2 Plus Smiles.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday out there to you. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Thanks as always for starting off your morning with us. Happy Halloween out there to you from all of us here at Mississippi Live Weather. Here's what you need to know out there for your Halloween morning. Patchy frost out there this morning. It is downright bone chilling, as I should say, out there for Halloween. To kick off the day, it is cold. We'll talk about just how cold temperatures are if you haven't stepped out the door this morning. Dry conditions will be the story out there for Halloween, but it will be chilly, especially later on tonight as well. And we're also tracking some light rain chances out there for your Saturday. So we're going to be talking about all those things, starting off with our temperatures right now, because take a look at this. We're in the 30s for a good portion of the area. Some of us in the 40s as well. So 40 in Eupora, 36 over in Oktibbeha County, 40 in New Albany, 36 in Lafayette County, 40s over in the Delta as well, but a lot of us in the 30s, some of us even in the middle 30s, from Marshall County, Holly Springs, down to Amory, Starkville, Iuka, Red Bay, Corinth, in close to the middle 30s. Those that are closer could see that patchy frost potential. So as you're headed out the door this morning, especially in those areas, you might want to go ahead and start your car early. All of us are starting off a lot cooler than we were yesterday morning. Take a look at this temperature change. We're starting off anywhere between 5 up to 11 degrees cooler this morning than this time yesterday. So noticeably cooler as you're headed out the door. Don't let the nice conditions or nice look fool you. Take a look at this. It just is beautiful other than the cold conditions over in West Point. Beautiful blue skies out there. I'm not tracking any clouds out there this morning. Nice sunrise ongoing. And again, conditions in the upper 30s over there in West Point. So even though it's chilly, we are seeing a lot of sunshine out the door this morning. No matter where you are, we're tracking lots of sunshine. Same story over in Adenton, same story again. Beautiful conditions. That Starkville map kind of threw me off a little bit there, but beautiful conditions nonetheless, and temperatures in the middle 30s for a good portion of the area. Live look one more over in Aberdeen. Temperatures in the middle 30s there as well. Had to show this camera because it's just gorgeous looking. See the trees out there, and then that beautiful sunrise. So nice conditions as you're headed off. Just make sure to grab the coat. We will see a nice warm up over your first 12 hours. We're looking at conditions warming up into the 40s by 8, middle to upper 50s before noon. And then we're well into the 60s today. So lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 60s this afternoon. Going to be really nice if you have any plans to get outdoors and enjoy it out here for Halloween. I encourage you though, if you're planning on getting out for those trick-or-treaters, the earlier the better. Conditions will be back near 50 by 8 p.m. and falling from there. So definitely some cooler weather impacting us as we head throughout the rest of your evening. Maybe you're headed out trick-or-treating again, or for those Friday night football games. We'll talk about that in just a minute as well. Here's a look on satellite and radar. I'm not tracking any clouds in any part of North Mississippi or the entirety of the state. This high pressure is in place, keeping us dry and clear. However, the story will change pretty quickly as we head into your weekend. Saturday, we're looking at a system pushing further in. It's going to increase our moisture and put in those showers as we head to the back half of your Saturday. So got any weekend plans? Here's how that's overall going to play out. Let's talk about today first. High pressure is in place throughout the entirety of your day. So good to go for trick-or-treating or for those Friday night football games. Going into Saturday, we will start to see clouds move in overnight, especially out there for your Saturday morning. Showers more likely as we head to the back half of the day. So shower activity, the heaviest portion mainly across the Mississippi River into your afternoon, pushing into our area as we head into your evening and overnight hours. That doesn't mean we won't see, though, a sprinkler or two before then. I'm thinking afternoon all the way into your evening. could see some showers in the mix. As we head off, though, on your Sunday morning, by the time most of us get up on Sunday, that system is out of here in the rain with it. Coming up next, we'll take it more hour by hour throughout the weekend. So if you got any plans, maybe you're trying to head off to the pumpkin patch or anything like that this weekend, we will talk more hour by hour about those rain chances. And of course, we'll have a look hour by hour as well of your Friday night football forecast. So all of those details and a last look at your 7-day this morning coming up after the break.
At Bulldog Burger, we take the burger game to the next level, like the Freshman 15, stacked with panko fried mozzarella. Unleash your appetite.
A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's scary that it can be put into anything. We can't even see it or notice it.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Mississippi Live Weather on this Halloween morning. Hope you're having a great start to your Friday. Beautiful conditions out the door. If you haven't stepped out, let me show you. Look over in Caledonia, beautiful blue skies, not tracking any clouds out there this morning. The temperature is chilly in the upper 30s there. A lot of us starting off in the upper 30s this morning to near 40, 41 in Fulton. Look at all of those MDOT traffic cams looking at 22 and 25 this morning, looking to move smoothly within the city of Fulton. And that is the story across the board here in North Mississippi. Nothing in the weather department to slow you down on the roadways this morning. Just might want to go out and start your car early. As for airport delays, if you have any weekend flights for your Halloween weekend, as the kids say, Halloween weekend, we're not tracking any airport delays this morning region-wide or internationally as well. So you can see here from Seattle all the way down to LAX, Memphis International, all the way into places like Boston, LaGuardia that are seeing a little bit of rain out there this morning, not tracking any delays in all of those airports. Sticking here in North Mississippi, we will see a nice warm up over the next few hours. Temperatures in the middle 40s by 9, 50s by 10, middle to upper 50s as we head into the 11 o'clock hour, and a nice afternoon expected. If you got anything, take it outside this afternoon. Lots of sunshine and temperatures in the 60s. So overall, very nice out there. 65 in Grenada, 65 in Warner Valley, 65 over in Clarksdale, 64 in Tupelo, 61 in Boonville. You get the picture. Temperature is going to be topping off in the 60s today. Let's talk about your high school game of the week. Our meteorologists Matt Lawpon and Gabe Maynard are going to have you covered down in Eupora. Eupora is taking on East Webster at Eupora for our high school game of the week. What can you expect? Well, some chilly conditions. Pre-game temperatures as you're headed out, getting things together, still in the 60s. But as that sun sets, it's really going to cool off. We'll see halftime temperatures near 50. And by the time you're leaving all of those football games, temperatures are going to be in the 40s. So definitely a game you're going to want to bring that hoodie and coat to and make sure the kiddos have them as well. As we head hour by hour, one thing that's not going to slow you down this evening for those trick-or-treating forecasts or for those game of the weeks is going to be the rain. I'm not tracking even any clouds out there. So we had 10 o'clock and on. That's when we'll start to see some clouds decide to roll in, but really not making it here until we head into your Saturday morning. We're tracking this next system. I told you it's going to be bringing some rain, really not until noon and on. I think most of it stayed dry until about noon, and that's when we can start to see a few showers in the mix. Very light shower activity, kind of pesky rain ongoing before noon, and then seeing some of those heavier pockets start to come into play as we head into your Saturday evening. So on and off rainfall, that's going to be the story for your Saturday. Not the best day or evening or afternoon, I should say, to get out and enjoy. Not the best evening for those maybe pumpkin patches either. Here's the thing though, it's going to be on and off. So not every hour wet. Make sure to have the Mississippi Live Weather app downloaded and handy out there for you. It has interactive radar so you can see where the rain is and maybe if you should wait an hour or so for that. So there's a look at that. As we head into the evening, we'll see more of that heavier rain push through. No severe weather expected by any means of the imagination. Going into your Sunday, let me step off because you can see the rain still ongoing at 5 a.m., crossing over really the Alabama state line. But by the time most of us wake up on Sunday, I think we are going to be dry and good to go. Here's a look at your SEC football forecast. Mississippi State is headed up into Fayetteville. If you're taking the trek with them versus Arkansas, their kickoff is at Saturday at 3 p.m. It's going to be cool out there. Temperatures in the 50s, but then eventually dropping into the 40s by the time they're rounding out that game. So definitely cooler the further north you go. Same story over in Arkansas. As we head over into Ole Miss country, they are having a home game over in Oxford versus South Carolina. An evening game. Does have a chance for some showers that I was showing you. So if you are planning on getting out for that, I encourage you to get out early, enjoy the nice conditions, because halftime and on, you could see some showers move through that might make you want to leave the game. This weekend ahead here across the board, temperature is going to be in the 60s out there on your Saturday, only getting into the upper 50s on Sunday. So definitely a cooler back half of the weekend and that small shower chance again out there for your Saturday. Cool weekend ahead. If you like the warmer weather, now I'm not talking 80s by any means anymore, but more around average for this time of year, it is going to be returning. Take a look at your temperature outlook as we head into the second week of November. Above average conditions look to come into the play for a good portion of the United States. You can see this red extends all the way from the West Coast into here in North Mississippi. So definitely above average conditions eventually coming back. But for our 7-day, we're really just looking at around average conditions at the end. Let's talk about the start first. Middle 60s today, low 60s tomorrow with that slight rain chance, 50s for Sunday. And then we start the track upwards. So into your work week ahead, if you like those warmer than average conditions or more around average, we'll be back in the 70s as we head Wednesday into Thursday of your next work week. So warmer conditions are coming back. If you like the warmer conditions, you'll just have to hang on a few days. As for our next live broadcast, you'll have to tune in at 5 and 6 with our meteorologists Matt Lawpot and Gabe Maynard. They will be down at what I think is called the Maroon Bowl. Again, our game of the week, East Webster versus Eupora at Eupora High School. They'll be there broadcasting live at 5 and 6 and highlights at 10. So you'll make sure to tune in with them then. Thanks as always for starting off your morning with us. I'll see you right back here on your Monday morning at 6:30.
One in 10 kids vape. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes.
The Health Class Film Guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
You wonder how they're going to experience the real world in real safety, where all kids are welcome and everyone has a path forward to new skills, advancement, leadership, something they will carry with them the rest of their lives.